What a relief. This was absolutely one of the most dramatic football matches I've ever watched. Unbelievable. I mean, the way how we scraped past Croatia feels like literally it feels like we've already won the World Cup because that's how intense this match was. I mean, I've not slept even for a single minute. It's 6:30 a.m. in the morning and now I will go to sleep. But it was absolutely worth it. This match. First of all, if this is how we are going to play, we are done. Against Spain, we are done. We played terribly. I won't exactly say terribly. We played more attacking than we had been playing in the group stages, but a lot of things went wrong today. Pedro Neto played exceptionally well. For the first time in the last, I think, 2 years, 3 years, I have seen someone who's actually interested in giving those crosses. Exceptional performance from him. Apart from that, Diogo Costa, like literally for me, he is the reason why we have not conceded 10 goals so far in this tournament. We would have gotten thrashed by Colombia, we would have gotten thrashed by Congo, we would have gotten thrashed by Croatia had he not been there. He has literally been the best player in the team so far. Finally, coming to the coach, there is absolutely something wrong. Absolutely something wrong with the coaching because the score's 1-0. You make four substitutions, you get a goal from the player who was already there in the squad, like a part of the starting 11, and then you sub him off in the 80th minute. It's fine. But then you bring in a defensive player. You bring in a defensive sub like Ruben Neves. Why? You, I mean, there's no way that you are trying to pull it off to the penalties because any sane-minded manager would go for the win. They would go all out. They would go for the win. You subbed off Ronaldo. Fine. But why are you not using Joe Felix? Why is he even in the squad if you're not going to play him? I can't understand. Today he was not used even for a single minute. He just warmed the bench when he has been the best player in the group stage so far. He has been the most exciting and the most entertaining player to watch. But we didn't use him today. This win was not a great win. It feels so great because of how the match went. Those offside goals, the penalty, like one moment it's like Croatia has won the match, next moment it's like Portugal are back in the game. Then Portugal have won the match and Croatia are back in the game, and the constant. Mm, this was too good, too good, too dramatic, too dramatic. Like as a football fan, I loved the match. As a Portugal fan, I was on the verge of crying, once out of happiness, once out of sorrow. That's how I can define this match. Then I can't understand this person, Rafael Leao. His ball control, I mean, he's got the pace of Usain Bolt and the ball control of me. That's how he plays. Every single touch by this player is a long touch. He gives a touch that he can't even reach himself. He has no body balance. He has no ball control. He That one assist today that he gave, the clutch assist for the winning goal, his only contribution in the match. That aside, all he was doing is taking the ball to the corners, dancing around, giving the ball away. That's all he did. I'm not understanding why Vitina and the other midfielders are so much desperate to save possession and like keep the ball to themselves rather than take the risk and play some attacking football. Against Uzbekistan, they did it and they got the result. Against Colombia, little bit. Today, in the beginning, first half, exceptional. But after that, the whole intent was gone. The whole intent was gone. Even in the first half, there were a lot of chances that we could have gone for like some through balls. We could have gone for a goal, but we just let it go. And even in the end of the match, in the like in the added time, the injury time, there was an opportunity where Rafael Leo passed the ball and then he made the run forward. Conceição just turned around with the ball and then went back. Leo was like up. He was there. He was unmarked. If Conceição had passed the ball to him, he could have scored the goal. There were no defenders near him. But he chose to keep it in his own half. Just because we were leading 2-1, doesn't mean we'll not even try to score goals that are obvious. Obviously, I understand the fact that when you are on the pitch, you have very less time to decide what you're going to do next. You're under a lot of pressure. But something is wrong with the way how this team is playing. I have been following Portugal since 2010, and I've never felt this much frustrated even after a win. Again, as a football fan, I'm very, very happy with the match. But as a Portugal fan, it's very frustrating. Winning against Croatia in this way, if this is what it's taking for us to defeat Croatia, then what are we going to do when we play Spain in the next round? Or maybe Belgium, France, whoever we play after that? We're going to be thrashed. Every match, Diogo Costa is not going to come and save us. He's bound to have one bad match. We'll get thrashed because of that stupid Renato Vega. What is even his contribution? His only contribution over the last 4 games is that one penalty he got for us today. That's it. That's it. His only contribution. And the funny part is, even after all these things, after all the problems that have been there in the team, guess who's going to get the blame for anything that goes wrong? Ronaldo. Just because he is the one person that people have all their hopes on. That's it. That's it. That's his only mistake. Every time Portugal play a bad match, I get all these memes, all these posts, all these comments from people who have never even watched football about how Ronaldo is holding them back. I mean, it's easy for people who have never watched football to say such things just because they're influenced by social media and how people are trying to manipulate situations. But literally, if you watch the match, you can understand he is the only person who has always been a threat. Even if he doesn't score, he takes all the defenders with him. If he scores, he scores. And still people come and blame him. They blame his work rate, they blame his defensive abilities, they blame him, his finishing and everything. Today, I think he missed a goal. He missed a goal. Bruno missed a goal. Rafael Leo missed a goal. Although the shot that was saved by the crossbar, that was very good from Rafael Leo. But again, apart from that and that assist, he was shit, as he has been in the last few matches as well. But yeah, end of the day, everything just comes back to Ronaldo. If he didn't score, it would be no knockout goals. If he scores a penalty, it would be Penaldo. If he scores a goal, it would be tap in or whatever these people come up with. But anyway, that's all crap. That thing is done. At least he has one knockout goal now. But yeah, we need to do better. We need to do better as a team. This is not how we are making it to the next round. This is absolutely not how we are making it to the next round, to be beyond the round of 16. There's no way we are making it past Spain if we are playing like this. We need to play attacking football. I still remember the time when we had Nani and Ricardo Quaresma up front with Ronaldo, and Joao Moutinho and Joao Mario in the midfield. That team, it was nothing exceptional, but they had that mindset that we are going to go ahead, we are going to score. It's okay if we lose, but we'll at least try. This Portugal team plays like they are going for a draw. Like a draw is what they want at the end of the day. Doesn't look like they're even going for the win. They are not going for the kill. They're not having that mentality. One player in the team who has that mentality is the one who will take the blame after every match, no matter how he plays. So people who are actually watching these matches should, for once in their life, actually reflect on how these matches work. You can't expect a striker to do everything when your midfielders are not even providing him with the opportunities. This is not something applicable today, because today he got the opportunities. Today everyone got the opportunities, but they messed up. Today the people at least tried in the first half. And again, Pedro Neto was exceptional. But everyone needs to go ahead. You cannot play like this against Spain and expect them to pull this match to extra time or penalties. You can't. You have to go for the kill. You have to use Ronaldo like you did today. You have to play him. You have to start him. You have to play him till the 70th or 80th minute. But you have to make sure that by then you at least get 2 goals. Then you can sub him off and then you can bring someone like Gonzalo Ramos. But you have to use Felix throughout the match. Felix is a full-time player. Felix is not a sub player. He has been the best player for Portugal so far in the group stage, apart from Diogo Costa. Fingers crossed for the next match. Big match ahead. Lots to reflect on. Not from my side, but from the team's perspective. Lots of things to discuss in the dressing room for them. But I sincerely hope that Roberto Martinez understands that playing against Uzbekistan, playing against Colombia, playing against Croatia, and playing against Spain are not the same thing. You cannot have this defensive mindset and expect them to just park the bus and get a win in penalties. You can't. That is not happening. In the next match, either we are going all out or we are going out. That's it. So let's hope for the best. Big game ahead. Forza Portugal.